1BTM.FM.
1BTN. 1BTN.
Worldwide.
You're listening to 1BTN.
DJ G, aka G Moore.
G Moore, aka G. DJ
AKA G. Can you give us a hello?
Hello. Okay, hello. That's that. Is that me there? But it's a bit like a.
So yeah, G's here. We're chatting. I'm about to play one of his favourite all-time tracks, a track that had a profound influence on him when he was younger. Well, I'm just going to fade that out for a sec so we can have a quick chat. G, can you tell us a little bit about when you discovered The Cure and what it meant to you?
Well, actually, I discovered Susan the Banshees first because I'm quite old. I was watching, I went to see Susan the Banshees and all those kind of bands back around that time, but all kinds, Jam and everyone really. But these ones struck a chord with me, pardon the pun, because I think seeing Smithy up there in Susan the Banshees at that time was something else, you know, and you had like Budgie with his striking blonde hair, a bit like mine, backdrop of clouds rolling by, and I see them on there, and I used to be so close to the bands back then. And in the bands that I was in, you know, I copied that kind of styles as well, but I was also into the and whatever. But I was looking for a first memory, and the first memory I would have brought up, to be honest with you, would have been probably Ichiku Park by the Faces, something like that. Or Cockney Rebel, you know, Judy Teen, Sparks. I was into all that when I first started coming. So they all had, each period of time has a fundamental change of direction for you, doesn't it, in your musical life anyway, I think.
Okay, so we're going to tell you very quickly, I don't know if I can say it that quickly, but how we met. I have to do most of this because G was just a pawn in my game, yeah. So I played at Amnesia on the Saturday night in Ibiza, and we were still up, and we'd all decided to go to Bora Bora, which was the hot spot on a Sunday. It was probably mid-afternoon. We were sat down on the grass, enjoying a nice ice-cold Jägermeister, which was probably costing an absolute bomb. Even though Bora Bora was probably the most reasonably priced bar at the time.
Can I just cut in here just for a
Yeah,
second?
go ahead.
You probably got it at the shop across the road and brought it over to the beach. Because that would have been the other way. If it wasn't me giving it away, then they were buying it from the shop around the corner. I've got to be honest with you.
I'm not sure I think you might be giving us too much credit there, mate. So anyway, there we are, and the bartender or the manager comes over with an ice-cold litre bottle of Jägermeister. There was probably about 10 of us, and 10 shot glasses, and he said, this is on the house. And I was like, really? Why's that? He said, our DJ, our resident DJ, saw your business card behind the bar at Ugly Bug Records, one of his favourite labels, and asked if I'd take a free bottle out to you. I was like, well, that's very kind. Can you give him my thanks? So a few minutes went by, and he came back over. And he said, he's actually got another request. He wants to know if you'd like to play with him tonight, back to back. You know, a couple of records each. The vinyl days, of course. My bag of tunes was probably about 5 minutes up the road, so I said, yep, sure, why not? Went and got it, and I think we did the next 6, 7, 8 hours together. 97, 98. It was one of those just amazing, beautiful nights. But it did take a sort of strange turn. So I ended up meeting a beautiful young lady that night, and we went back to my place, and we were laying out on the balcony enjoying the stars, and I looked down the path, and there was a naked man staring at her with his penis in his hand, and having to do the right thing, I ran into the kitchen. I was also naked, and grabbed a saucepan and started chasing him through town, both of us naked, me with a saucepan. I think I got about 200 yards before I thought the chivalry was complete, and I ran back.
See me helping down the naked hour.
Yeah, but Pete, what I never told you was you never ever caught me.
That's the twist. On August the 8th, we're playing together for the first time since 1998. So it's almost 30 years has gone by. I don't think much has changed really. And we're at Patton's for the Bora Bora Music Party, which is a day, night, 3 p.m. till 3 a.m. And I'm just going to let G say a few words about that.
Okay, nice one. Thank you very much, Pete. Yes, looking forward to this one very much because I can't remember the last time we was in Brighton. In fact, it's probably a first, actually. So really looking forward to it. Very excited because Brighton's a place dear to my heart. It was the first place I'd ever been raving down here. Ended up at a pub down there on the front by the roundabout back in the whatever day it was. It was before it was called raves. Ended up in a field for 3 days. So, this place has definitely got that homely feeling towards, to be down here. And so because we picked this one, because of that, because of its roots and well, it's an unbelievable town, isn't it? Let's face it. And so what it is, it's basically a label party, in essence, which they all are. So we'll be playing music from the label and from around the label and the tracks that we like that are concerned with it. Of course, things have moved on a lot more since. I know you say they haven't, but they actually have. In terms of what we've done anyway, progressive-wise. We were in Ibiza, yes. 2005 we left. We went on to Brazil, opened up 2 clubs out there and one in Tunisia, and just carried on doing world tours ever since and pushing the label. But with the label, we actually gone back into old school time, and it will be vinyl again. So this is probably why I think a lot of these gigs are centred around that, to promote those in a way, I suppose, if you want, but just to let everybody know what we're doing, what the new stuff's all about, and what the artists that we have on the label are and what they can do. So we have yourself, your good self, we have me, myself and I, or G, myself and I. We have Dave Gallier, who does some really nice deep tech on the label. So we also have Al Bradley, who's done some superb work for us as well on remix duties, and we'll have some tracks from him coming out. We have Weekend Vandals Jeff now. It's about showing everybody what we're about down in Brighton again, just to give you a little nudge and reminder, really. Yes, this is a favourite of ours. Somebody else who's going to be on the event as well is Mr. Christian. Okay, Chris, he's our label manager. We also have Nick Coles as well. He also works for the label. They're very good souls.
We're about to queue up a new track on G's label. Can you tell us what it is, please, mate?
It's one that we're putting a lot of remix work out on. It's kind of got acid tones to it, definitely. It's a little bit different from your normal acid house, though, that's for sure. Originally, we had work with this done with Super Freaks, Mr. C and Jay Tripwire. Did some mixes as well as Clickbox. So it's going to get the full run this time. That was for Electronism, sorry. But for this track, it never had the remix duty. So we're going to get remix duties on this and bring this out in its own right and on vinyl, which it's totally deserved. You can expect to hear more of this and its like at the party, of course,
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, so thanks very much, Pete, for having me along. And just to let you guys know, the whole night, yes, a bit like this, it'll be progressive all the way through, as in all the tracks from the label, they have a progressive element through them, as in they have a beginning, a middle and an end. So whether it's deep tech, deep house, acid house, progressive house, of course, or techno, that's what you'll be getting. So looking forward to seeing you all out there, please. And let's make some friends and have a good night. Cheers, Pete.
Thanks, G. Right, I'm going into the mix.